Hey buds, welcome back to Maniballs and welcome back to our Slay the Princess, the pristine cut, rated PG-13. Actually, it's probably rated R because I get murdered. I get murdered a lot more than she gets murdered, and I think it's about time we possibly think about maybe trying that out and seeing how that works for us. We'll see. Welcome back to the playthrough. I do playthroughs on Fridays because I love gaming content. At some point, I just want to make a bunch of it and do, well, in general, I just love making gaming content, alright? We've talked about this plenty of times. It's my passion. At some point, either get into streaming or just do lots of playthroughs for you guys, for the people that enjoy, I guess, a little bit more personal, maybe a little more intimate. I love making gaming YouTube videos because I feel like it's more of like a cozy space than a stream, but I mean, at some point, we'll have to try out both and see how it goes. But last time we left off, we had a run where we did a little bit of mix of like, and I died too, and then the other one was like, I'm not gonna hurt her no matter what. We need to find out what the fuck is going on. Are we just feeding memories to this thing so it doesn't even matter if we end up killing her or not? I don't really know what to do, you know? I guess we're just gonna keep authentically picking a path, but it feels weird bringing a knife down after we know that she's kind of just chained up down there, you know? So I don't really know what to expect. Like, we don't get a reward, we get, like, reset. We've already asked a bunch of this. You know? So it's really just us going back into the cabin. So we'll see. We'll play by ear.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Sure.
A warning before you go any further.
Mm-hmm.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Yep.
Don't believe a word she says.
I don't believe anybody anymore. I don't even know if, like, she knows what's going on compared to me. It's almost like we're living in a fourth dimension.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save... Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Nobody does. I'm just in my own world at this point. I don't know what path is the correct path to take.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Yeah, I know.
The air is stale and musty. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. I can either take the blade or enter the basement, as always. If we go into the basement without the blade, I don't know, because they said, like, some paths are going to be, like, blurred, blocked out, just in case. So I'm not quite sure if, like, would it be more violent if we didn't go down there and then had to kill her and then had to, like, choke her to death? I'm kind of curious on that, actually. If we do have to, like, beat the shit out of her, that would be so rough. Let's go in without the knife. Let's see how that goes.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Yeah.
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive, her voice softly.
Hello? Is someone there?
I am.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Well, we will.
Don't let it fool you.
Okay, so let's see. Last time we did high, so let's see I think I'm here to slay you?
You must have the wrong address.
Could you imagine? The whole time?
Great job, you've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Thanks. Oh,
You
right
walk
address.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the farm. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot right.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
I don't think that's the way this is gonna go this time around. I'll see what I can do. I'll take a look.
You're only making this more difficult.
I'm not gonna get her out, I think.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just curious because, like, we've been through 2 of these at this point. Like, we've been through 2 runs, right? One of the runs we kind of killed her, she more killed us. The other run we didn't kill her at all. And if it's going to be faded out, then what options are we going to have left?
You're making a huge mistake.
I haven't made any mistakes. Stop sassing me.
No, you're doing the right thing.
I'm not.
You walk up to the
You're both
chains
wrong.
binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope. No key. Just,
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Yep. Alright, let's see. I'm curious on if she does have any other... Like, again, I am not entirely sure what the process will be for this. Do I have any other ideas? Or it's really we just go up and not break her out and kill her. Let's see.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Nope.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Not doing that either.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Nonchalance.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
I don't even have the dagger.
Is someone else here?
Alright. We're not getting out that way.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Then why do you even leave it upstairs?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
I guess we're just gonna sit here.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
I don't think we're getting out of here.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
We're taking the dagger this time.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Okay. Hear me out. She's dying this time. I don't think I'm doing our pacifist route. I think... Well, because... Alright, my thought with this is, like, the whole point is to give this soul enough, like, information to do something with. Again, she's just like, you're gonna keep going through this path. So right now, my best interest is to save me. There's no way to get her out of this mess. I need to get out of this loop. So in order for me to get out of this loop, I need to do what she says and give her these 4 different playthroughs. Right? Playthroughs? And I don't know if she needs them to be that different or not.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
God, it just... My morality with it just fucking sucks, dude. But I kind of want to know.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
I don't feel good.
The wound drives her to the ground.
I feel horrible.
Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Okay.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
I want a very diverse first playthrough, okay? So, I'm sorry about this. Oh, shit. Okay.
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
My love, I'm sorry. Alright, we had a happy ending. It didn't work out. I gotta get out of this loop. If I can get you out too, it'd be delightful, but I gotta try these other paths. I have to know every single option we have and, like, what gives us the best option, the most information. It needs to happen.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
She just started biting the fuck out of her arm. There's plenty she could do.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
Don't waver now.
I will not.
As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Damn it.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Is there no clean way to just get the kill and just move on? I was thinking, like, if we didn't do it at the chain part, we would do it at, like, I would get her as we were walking away. You know, as we were like, oh, let's go upstairs. Die. You know, kind of thing.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
Okay.
We can still turn this around.
Give up? Run for the stairs and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out. That's fucking rough. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not giving up. But the bleeding out is crazy. It's crazy. I think if we go to finish the job, I think we will end up dying in the process. I really want to see what happens if we go to lock her in the basement after we've stabbed the shit out of her. I apologize for this run. I'm very curious.
The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of here.
Yeah.
What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be.
Uh-huh.
You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now.
Sick.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Right.
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world.
I think so.
Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
I think so as well.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Other side of the door? Was this a horror game?
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
No. I don't think I want to.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Uh-oh. Okay.
As she violently rattles the door,
Yeah.
you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
What if we just leave?
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
I'll fucking kill you.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I'm gonna find out.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. We have to keep going. Okay. Let's see. Whatever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting for you. Bang in the door you want. It'll only make you bleed out faster. Ignore her and go to sleep?
Do you think a couple of cuts is enough to do me in? I'm not as frail as you think.
Okay.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Fuck.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
You are out of your mind. You are out of your mind. Also, I wanted to ask quickly if anyone knows this. You see my little cursor? Does that change depending on if we pick up the blade, if we stab him with the blade? Like, if we don't pick up the blade, is it just a hand? if we don't stab her, is it a clean blade? Because it's got blood on it, right? So it kind of shows where we're at here. This is scary.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Absolutely fucking not. Are you out of your mind?
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
We're having a night terror?
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth.
Sure.
Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So that is a very important line. I have the duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them. So, like, the world does end when we kill her then. You know, I was kind of like, who is this guy anyway? But if he is, like, literally just, like, the teller of truth, maybe it is. Maybe we do have to kill her.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
I have gills?
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
We didn't do anything together because I got reset again.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath,
Oh?
and your heart freezes in your chest.
Oh?
You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end,
Oh, fuck.
don't we?
This is not the end.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
It doesn't.
I'm sorry, but it is.
It is not.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, it could have been scarier. The nightmare? What have I succumbed to?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Does the piano seem different? I don't know why. It feels different for some reason. Unless I'm just, like, spooked out. Got goosebumps. I just wanted to try a run where we killed her. And I wanted to survive the interaction. I didn't think I would get a scary run. Nor did I know there would be a scary run. Okay, I guess we're gonna go see.
You're here to slay her.
Yep.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'll try it. I wish it told me which ones I've done. Like, there'd be like a little check mark or something. Cause, I mean, I could say, like, she's gonna kill me again. He's like, you've never done this. It's the first time I met you. You know, go to the cabin, grab the knife, go in the basement. You know, his stupid shit. Let's just go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah. She will say.
She will lie.
Yeah.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time.
Yep.
Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
That's fair too.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Okay, here we go.
The interior of the cabin is plain.
I
The
hate
smooth
this.
wood of the walls almost featureless.
Okay.
The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
Why is it knocked outside?
A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Inviting?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door?
It's a much bigger door.
It's just an empty frame.
Yeah.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
What, paranoid? I thought that was the hero.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
I am.
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Why? Okay. Well, let's discuss a little bit. And by let's discuss, it's let's me talk to myself and try to figure out how we want to do this. Every time we go to the mirror, nothing really happens, so we're not going to approach the mirror. The idea is either to take the blade or to not take the blade, as always. This one's called the Nightmare. And I am extremely interested in what would happen. Because every time you go down with or without the knife, you get two different options. We've already technically killed her. This is a nightmare. I don't know if she's going to be a ghost, a demon, a zombie. I don't know. So, taking the blade for defense sounds like a good idea. But also, I'm just so curious on what the conversation would be if I didn't take the knife down. You know, that's really what it comes down to. Is take the blade with the sole purpose to kill, or leave the blade and learn more about the version we got, or get. Oh. God. I'm kind of sticking to it right now. So I think take the blade down. I think we're set in stone as we're going for a killing route necessarily.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor.
Yeah.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Shut up.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Sure.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know,
A bomb.
better than a knife?
Yeah, a bomb for sure.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Okay.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
That's fair too. But our goal right now is to save the world. Theoretically. Okay.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
Okay.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
Is that what those are?
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Fuck, what is it gonna be?
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
I'm trying to remember if the other ones also I think they did remember us. It's always interesting that, we have a few different variants, correct? So we have our first act, where we got the shit kicked out of us by the demon lady, and they remember us after death, but not after a full reset. So after a full reset, this entity, puts us fully back. So, the princess has some kind of capabilities to see these other variants of worlds, but not the overarching world. You get what I mean? She could see the different deaths, but not the different chapters. Interesting.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else.
Nope.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
We can. Hard is it to throw a knife? We don't need a plan, I'm gonna just kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why being such... Okay. Step off into the void between the stairs, continue... Into the void! Oh, there's so many cool options. I know I can save and reload and stuff, but I want to do a full, authentic run before I go jump around different, worlds, necessarily. Let's see.
Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes.
Yeah,
You know why I'm being a pessimist. I'm just asking questions.
it's fair.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
But jumping into the void sounded so much fun.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness.
Okay.
A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Yeah.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
No, this is a whole different game right now.
No, I'm not. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
We're not going to die down here. Or if we do, I'm going for it.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Right would be the right direction to go in, but I want to go left.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
I'm going to find you. Go left.
You turn to the left.
Take it back now, y'all.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
Okay.
There you are.
Oh my
I
god.
told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches,
Oh.
your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
Fuck.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
I thought so.
There has to be a way out of this. Think!
We have to convince her that we're not a threat.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
What?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
I'm pretty persistent.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate.
Oh.
It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Okay.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
It's fair. Let man go back to work.
You have seconds left.
Seconds?
Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver,
Nerves.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Nerves.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
No.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
I'm sure she's having a grand old time torturing the person that stabbed her in the back.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
I'm trying not to.
Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Okay. Our numbs are currently numb, so if she sees any sense of us making an attack, she's going to just break my arm. So actually, now's a good time for conversation, which was what I wanted originally.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can leave without you. And dead doesn't count.
Oh.
And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Does she?
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Why'd you threaten me on the stairs? Why'd you try being nice to me? Fair.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
Okay.
You seem miserable.
I'm just curious.
liver,
Um,
heart, lungs, liver,
and if I lay you out, what?
heart,
Do we go our separate ways?
liver,
Explore. If you want to work together, we can at least turn off this whole
lungs,
organ shutting down.
nerves,
If you want to work together, at least you can turn off this whole organ shutting down situation.
nerves, heart,
Let's not threaten her yet.
liver, nerves, heart,
We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not...
liver, nerves,
Toss the blade. What? I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to try to kill you, so do your worst. Toss the blade into the ribbon. Okay.
lungs,
Okay.
liver,
We can either pretend to befriend her and stab her on the way out, which could be an option, but I think she would just, like, levitate me to the end, which would suck as well.
liver, nerves,
Alright, let's see.
lungs, liver,
Slay.
nerves,
Immediately?
heart, lungs, liver,
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Stop it. Flirting with me? It's definitely gonna work. Okay, let's see.
nerves, heart, liver, nerves,
Let's do a... We could be friends even.
nerves, heart,
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Oops.
heart, lungs, liver,
Okay.
nerves, heart, lungs,
I
liver,
think we...
nerves, heart,
Oh god, there's so many options to read.
liver, nerves, heart,
Well, yeah, what happens if I do let you out?
We're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
lungs. Static.
Oh.
And a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Or until your heart finally gives out.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too.
That's fair.
That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out.
Heart,
Or just, you don't get out.
And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
nerves,
I can get creative.
lungs, liver,
Okay.
nerves, heart, lungs.
Okay,
liver,
alright, let's see.
nerves,
Oh, I want to try to at least go, like, do a little bit of damage to see if we can.
liver, nerves,
Alright, so let's see.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
This would just upset her.
heart, lungs, liver.
Let's get out of here together, right?
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
What?
Liver,
No!
nerves, heart,
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
nerves, heart.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops
What?
moving.
No.
And,
Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
Well, I want to trick her into thinking that we're on her team. And then when we have, like, a good opportunity, then we go for it.
Shit. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
with a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment in oblivion.
I'm not. Just give me a second.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver. I wouldn't trust having her back to her.
I know I don't have an option to do so.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Yeah.
Right. Heart, lungs,
Besides,
liver,
I get the feeling she's telling the truth.
lungs,
She needs us alive.
nerves, heart,
I'm gonna get a good spot. All right.
nerves, heart, lungs,
How about you go first?
liver,
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me?
Yes.
You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad.
lungs,
You're too important to me now.
heart,
Okay. Fuck.
And besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen.
lungs,
And I don't think you'd want that to happen either.
lungs,
So go on.
nerves,
Go ahead.
Okay. I have an idea.
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet.
liver,
Okay.
nerves,
All right. We're gonna go up the stairs.
liver,
I'm gonna try to do something at the top of the stairs.
liver, nerves,
Hopefully we don't go all the way into the room.
liver, nerves,
You place a shaky foot on the first step
Okay.
and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist,
I do.
and that your existence is so very precarious.
It's fair. Good word, by the way. Big word for
We're
Emma.
almost there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement.
Yeah.
It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
Heart, lungs, liver. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him.
It's fine. It doesn't interfere with my plan.
I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember?
Yeah. We got this.
Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Okay. So far, the voice of the paranoid has been my favorite. He is helpful. He is, analytical. He likes to think of certain situations. He's definitely paranoid and overdramatic, but he's not an annoying personality. And I know a lot of people like some of the other voices, but like the voice of the cold and the voice of the paranoid so far have been my favorites.
Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out?
Heart, lungs,
I think I do.
nerves.
Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
Well, let's see what options we get.
Liver, nerves,
Fuck.
heart,
Okay.
lungs, liver,
Okay. So my
heart,
idea was to jump
liver.
into the void. I wanted to get back up here and jump off the void, and then while she was trying to protect me from falling or dying, then I go right into the side of her neck. I'm gonna try the door.
Oh, look at that.
Liver,
Okay, see?
It's locked. What a relief for the world.
lungs, liver,
It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
I tried that.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Oh, fuck.
heart, lungs,
I'm trying to decide.
liver,
I don't want to go too far without...
heart, lungs,
Fuck, what do we do?
nerves, heart,
I don't feel comfortable slaying her like this.
liver,
You pull against the door.
heart,
The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right.
liver.
That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out. You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you?
Oh.
Heart, lungs,
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her?
It's fair.
I don't know. Secret reasons?
It's fair too.
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
There we go. Fuck.
Damn it. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
I'm waiting for a good
I
opportunity.
thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over.
Fuck. I hate when he tells me to do it because I feel like that's a bad time to do it.
Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system.
Well, you need to do that too, asshole.
We do, but this is important.
Oh my
Look,
god, I'm stressed.
I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
Nerves.
Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
Okay, cool.
Heart. Lungs.
You're terrible at this.
It's fine. It's working.
I know, but I'm doing my best.
I want to work with Paranoid. I'm
It's very
excited.
hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
It is. It's correct. It's fair.
What are you doing?
Heart,
Nothing.
lungs, Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things.
Right. Okay. Well, we're trying to kill her.
They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
That's not-
fuck
no.
this guy. Don't trust him. Really? So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but
Yep, that's fair.
I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down.
Well, regardless, leaving here shuts us down, and so does staying here.
Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking.
If he wasn't so, like, edgy, or not edgy, but, like, insistent with it, like, I would be more inclined to, like, listen to him, but, like, every other word is kill, slay, like, I know. I'm trying.
Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it. Heart.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now.
Yeah.
And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
Okay.
Open the door.
Nerves, heart, lungs.
You ready?
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body.
Yep. That's me.
She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
Oh, no. I love this porcelain mask.
We did it. We actually did it.
I don't think so.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Oh, uh-oh.
Can she?
Okay. I don't know why I thought it was gonna work, dude.
We've already seen how she can change. Heart. In her final moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling you, and you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth.
I mean, that is where I wanted to go originally.
As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
It's kind of cool that I still got the, like, the path I wanted to take here. I wanted to go into the abyss.
She tears herself away from you and tumbles away into the darkness. Liver, you are alone, and you are falling.
Fall for the rest of your life.
But you saved the world. You should be proud of yourself for seeing this through.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I?
Probably, yeah. That works.
I can. Finally. Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some stairs out of it?
It's actually a great question.
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
Is she actually dead? Oh. I thought she just kind of floated away.
It means you're falling. Forever.
I mean, I have a knife, don't I? Or did she have the knife in her?
No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this.
So inconvenient.
You continue to fall.
Yeah.
Forever's gonna end eventually, right?
Yeah, we'll starve to death, I think.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. You continue to fall, and you will only continue to fall. I feel sick.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it?
Does not.
What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
That's what I'm saying. Easy peasy.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before.
That's right.
That's a terrible idea.
What?
You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
'Cause I don't want to live forever falling.
Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
Dude, I like this guy. This is my favorite guy.
You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
Yeah, why do you care?
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Why?
Why?
Sorry.
Why?
Yeah.
I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
You do. I got the best company I could ask for, you guys. What more do I need?
You could do a lot better than us.
No, I like you.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
For how long? Yeah, when I starve?
That's a grim thought, innit?
We're falling forever.
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology.
Thank you.
Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have to starve to death falling through an infinite void. You have our way out. Use it.
I will. I just wanted to explore. I'm curious on if you can go other places. Drop the blade.
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
And you don't want us to die because you'd be lonely.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Huh, that's weird.
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
It is a very interesting option. Alright, so the thing is, even though I think dropping the blade would be really funny, most of them don't want me to do that. You know, just the paranoid guy wants me to kill myself. And I'm on his team. Me and him think the same. So dropping the blade, like, we would just probably wait out and they'd be like, alright, so we'll just keep you company until you die. Which sounds nice. But I kind of want to go with paranoid guy. Slay yourself.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there?
Nope.
You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery.
Jesus.
Here we go.
Is that mac and cheese? The Wraith. I like these ones. This is my favorite one so far.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Are we right now?
We've tried doing it our way and we've tried doing it his way. I think the only way left is hers.
No. This is the last run usually.
Are you suggesting we let her out?
We're not doing that.
And why shouldn't we? It's obvious she's the one with the real power here. We might as well ingratiate ourselves to our terrifying new overlord.
No. I'm gonna kill her again. Yeah, I'm gonna kill her again.
Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even.
Yep.
Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
Everything you tell me, at least.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included. See, it's that last part I'm not so sure about. We've ended twice now.
That's right.
We even ended her once. But it didn't matter, because it still threw us right back into these woods.
That's goddamn right.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely creepier.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence?
Yeah?
I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
What exactly? If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading and the world has already started to end. Is that something else that we need to keep track of? Her influence is spreading. Or is that just every death it influences how the world looks?
Well then, if the world's rushing to an end, that's all the more reason for us to rush over to the cabin and make ourselves useful.
Okay.
It's all about making a good impression. If we're useful, there's a place for us.
That's fair. Huh. Yeah.
Suspiciously quick.
Suspiciously quick. Who is this narrator?
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but
Fair.
their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Fair.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
Yeah. Timey-wimey stuff.
All the more reason to side with her, really. It takes a bullshit artist to recognize a bullshit artist, and I'm one of the best in the business. So trust me when I say, he's full of it.
Yeah, I know. We've known since the first act here.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We'll see. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have done well for us. We're going to fall through this loop forever. Eventually, we're going to let her out. Might as well do it now. Jesus. I mean, I'm just curious.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
It has been, technically.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't, and you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
But then we're getting too timey-wimey.
Do you see how little authority he has? He's practically just begging us at this point. She, at least, takes what she wants. She's inspirational, really.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna try to kill her.
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
I see this guy, he gets it. This dude gets it. I like him. Alright, let's proceed to the cabin. Oh, what happens if we don't go to the cabin?
Then she finds a way out on her own.
Does she?
So it sounds to me like she's getting out no matter what we do.
Huh.
And I say, aligning ourselves with somebody like her is clearly the better option. She's going places. Let's make our way to the cabin and demonstrate our value.
Interesting.
No, it's strictly worse.
Is it?
And why is that?
Now they're convincing me.
Because it's cowardly, for starters.
Huh.
And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options.
Shut up.
The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that. A delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Well, then you didn't tell me how to do it right. I did exactly what you told me to. I killed her twice. Technically. Well, I guess the first one I didn't technically kill her. Alright, let's go to the cabin. Turn around and leave.
You continue down the path towards the cabin.
I want to see what she looks like.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Okay.
Of course we do. We've been over it. Find the one in charge, and make sure she knows how helpful we are.
I don't think you're the right kind of opportunist I'm looking for here. I need someone that's going to help me find a good solution to take her out.
I don't like any of our options here, it feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability.
Yeah.
There must be something we're missing, something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
Oh, you two now?
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
We've already let her out once. I'm entering the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark.
It's
A
beautiful.
single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
Okay.
The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror?
No, there's no table or knife.
The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains.
Uh-huh.
There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
Yep.
Why isn't there a pristine blade?
There's always a pristine blade.
What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall.
I thought the voices couldn't see the mirror.
Let's be mindful of our position, boys. Without the knife, we lose part of our bargaining power. We should fold and beg for mercy as soon as we see her.
No, I'm gonna still look for it.
I'm sure we have too much self-respect to do something so worm-like, right?
Fair.
We can always at least pretend to have a conversation as equals. We did kill her last time.
We did. We did a great job.
Yeah, but she sort of let us do that, didn't she? And again, we don't have a blade.
We will. I'll find it.
And look at the bright side. At least everybody knows exactly where worms stand in the pecking order. At the bottom, which is the most important part if you think about it, because it gives everybody else something to stand on. The bedrock, if you will.
Shut up. We're not doing this.
She'll understand the value of that.
Let's pretend like there's a mirror at the end of this hallway. No, let's just go to the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
You can't shake... Oh, do we?
Oh, shit, sorry.
Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
Sometimes I read too fast and I get excited and I click. And it's a fault.
Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, we don't have anything to worry about. I'm sure she knows we're on her side.
We got a chatty bunch this time.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror clean.
This is it. The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
That's fucking nuts. I'm just trying to think on why we are designed to be this lizard fish man. You know, why aren't we a human? What is going on with us? Why are we drawn this way? And then why are we stuck in this loop, this like choice, this world, you know? Why are we made like this?
Oh, that was a close one.
Fuck. Oops. There we go. All that stress led up for nothing, yeah?
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Yeah?
Shit. Where is she?
I don't know.
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment.
Jesus.
And then she, the princess, constricts.
My ankles?
Your bones snap.
My ankle bones?
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. And you collapse with them.
Well, I don't have ankles.
You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
That's fucking nuts. Oh, those are our toesies. Oh god, those are broken toesies.
You killed me last time.
Yeah.
And that was after you tried to lock me away forever.
Yeah.
I was so close to freedom. But then you took my body away from me.
I did. I thought I did a pretty good job.
So now, I'm going to take yours. and I'm going to walk it out of here.
No. We're not doing that.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
No, I'm gonna stab you in the head.
Great, we're all on the same page then.
Okay.
The important part now is that we let her know that we're completely on board with this.
No. I don't know if I feel comfortable with that.
Are we? She clearly hates us. I'm not sure letting her in is a good idea. Not like this.
We have to fall down the stairs.
Oh, don't have second thoughts. This has to happen. It's clearly the only way we save our skin and get out of here. Ignore him. Have those second thoughts. Have them now.
Okay, look, we're even now. You killed me, and I killed you. We're on the bridge, right? No, she wants to get out. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a victim in all this too, you know. She doesn't give a shit about that. Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better than me? She won't give a shit about that either. You don't have to be evil. Do you need to take my body? Can I just open the door for you? That's fine. I actually came here to set you free. Interesting. Or struggle. Part of me just wants to struggle and just see what happens. Does she need my body? I am curious about that, though.
Oh, you mean like last time?
So you remember that, huh?
Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
I'm gonna kick you. Okay. These are all the same options, right? Yeah, because there's no way. She seems set on murdering me right now. There's no way of talking to her out of this. I could try to do like I'm a victim in all this too, you know. And just see where that takes us.
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers.
Yeah.
Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
That's fair.
Funny how she says that like it's a bad thing when it's exactly what she's doing right now.
Yeah, she doesn't give a shit. We got to struggle.
Someone tells me pointing out the irony wouldn't do much to help us.
You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
No, I want to struggle.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Oh, your hair's still beautiful.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Yeah.
And crush you along with her?
Yeah.
Not that I even can manifest a rock.
Come on.
Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
I never said that. My entire goal this time was to kill her. We've killed her before.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid
fuck,
you're out
you're
of
right.
luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
No, I gotta struggle.
Look, she's mad at us, I get it. But it's nothing we can't clear up after she possesses our body. Don't worry. I'm what you might call a smooth talker. I'll iron things out. Oh, will you now? With her like that?
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Doesn't seem like she's too keen on forgiveness.
She's not.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
We'll be fine.
I'm right.
We will
This
be.
is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
She can do that?
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull.
Uh-huh.
Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
I need to get down this hallway. I need to get away from this hallway. I need to throw myself down these stairs.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Can she hear us? Oh.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding.
Mm-hmm.
Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. The two of you are being incredibly rude. Hi, hello, welcome. I live here. along with him, and... Well, I've never been clear on whether or not he lives here. I don't think this is helping. We should try to keep a low profile.
That might work too. What if we just annoy the shit out of her until she just leaves?
I just want to tell you how great a job.
Shut
You're
up.
a real go-getter, really seizing destiny by the throat and making it yours.
What a fucking
It's the
run.
kind of gumption a guy can really admire.
It was misunderstanding.
That was then. This is now. I'm a big fan of winners, and you're the biggest winner around.
Yeah.
I'll have you know that as soon as we wound up back in the woods on this go-around, I suggested that we free you. I'm on your side.
He is. No. I would never do that again. I would never do that.
At the end of the day, I just want a job.
Yeah.
I figure if he's right and you're going to end the world, there's got to be something else coming after all that. And I want to make sure I have a place helping you run it.
Uh-huh.
I think you should stop talking.
The fuck?
Look, all I'm saying is that whatever comes after is going to be a hefty management task. You don't want to do all that alone. And we are the only people you know. Possibly the only people left alive once you've done whatever it is you're going to do. So you'll have to hire us.
Oh god. Okay. At the end of all this, I'm going to try to kill her. She can't hear me. That's the only voice she can't hear, right? I'm assuming that'd be kind of nuts. So I am going to try to do whatever we can to find a weapon or throw me down the stairs. We'll find out.
We're going to die.
No, we're not.
We're going to do something
Well, we
worse than
might,
dying.
yeah.
She's going to torture us out of existence, and it's all going to be your fault.
The thing is, I've already been tortured out of my existence. This is not my first rodeo, all right? It takes a long time, but we'll get there eventually, all right? You'll forget all about it. No, everything's fine.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
Okay, so I'm telling you, this guy has been on the same page with me since day one. This is my boy here. I've never thought I would find a voice that was good for me. It's the paranoid man. Okay.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Uh-huh. You're a little weirdo. Yes. Oh, that's the option I wanted. Okay, are we ready for this?
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing it. We're going. I want to see.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body.
Mm-hmm.
One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
Goddamn right.
Now this is just embarrassing. I would have made sure all of you had cushy jobs on the other side of this.
Nope.
But you're going to make it impossible to patch things up.
Sorry, this is just not for you. It's me and Paranoid for the win. I'm looking forward to it.
It's now or never, no doubt. Just make it happen. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward. the darkness swallowing you whole.
Fuck yeah.
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
I don't hate you.
I thought we already fell forever.
We did.
Yes, but now we're falling with her.
Yeah.
She doesn't get an easy way out this time, just like we didn't get an easy way out last time.
That's right.
I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
This definitely qualifies as saving the world, okay?
What happens now?
Yeah, I did.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
Why not?
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
Are you? Terminal velocity ceases and you feel a mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
I don't know. Ah. My savior. The hands. Thank you. But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
No, this is exactly where I wanted to be.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. I think we did that last time. It's gonna be okay. Now I'm just gonna approach the mirror. There's no chance, no point in telling him he's not coming with me. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
It's all part of the plan, dude.
It's calling us. And not in a good way.
You guys will be okay.
If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
No. The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I'm withered. That's crazy. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
This has been my favorite episode so far. I have loved this. This was a little spooky, it was a little adventurous, daring. There's been some kind of drama. This one was a masterpiece. And all I had to do was stab her back like a coward. I loved it. And this music too reminds me of Hollow Knight.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. Ready to go back? Attack the entity. I don't want to go back anymore. I just want to stay here forever if I have to. No. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? No, one more. Do you not care when I bring you next? Doesn't care. Have you figured out when you'll... No. Do you know what happens to the worlds? Doesn't matter. You know at the end of all this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? I don't think I want to tell her that just in case. When you think of this vessel, no, it doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No, this has been interesting. I don't hate it. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. If anything, it makes me like you more now. I think it's either, no, not really, it all seems so distant, or I have no opinions one way or another on the matter. Let's do this one. It seems sweeter.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
Sure. Okay. Well, we know all these pretty much don't have correct answers, besides the ones that have extremely direct answers. Otherwise, she will respond in riddles. I'm not ready to attack. I don't know if I even can attack. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I'll see you next time. The hero.
You're on a path. You're here.
Okay. You know what that means. I'll see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed this run. I liked it a lot. I have no idea what we're going to do for the final run. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the final run, right? It's 4 chapters, 4 runs. I have zero idea. So we're just going to do the same as we kind of did this time, even though I had a plan to kind of kill her this time, but we'll feel it out as we go. We'll discuss it and we'll see what the best course of action is and what will happen to us at the end. I hope everybody has been enjoying this playthrough as I've been thoroughly. After this, I think maybe we'll have a discussion on what we do next. A lot of people have talked about like me liking Little Misfortune or something like that, but I also want to play like Subnautica, Metro series, all that stuff. Keep me updated with what you like and if you've been enjoying everything. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.